Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we are going to do another CGC 25, maybe 26 card return. This one has mostly customer cards on it, so I'm going to keep them in order. They do have certification numbers, but I just kind of like to do things a certain way to make sure I don't have any mishaps. So I'm going to start with the very first card, which I believe is the best card in the submission. This is from the Fire Red Leaf Green Charity Break. I want to say 19 or so of the cards were customer cards that they broke themselves and had submitted, but there were other cards that were open, or other types of packs that were opened up during that live. So I believe there's a lot of Scarlet and Violet as well. But the very first one, if I'm remembering correctly, is the Venusaur EX. This is one that I paid to have the pedigree put on there because I thought it was pretty cool that it was opened up during the video. I did not let the person who submitted the card know that until after the fact that they got their grade back. They do know the grade. I believe if you scan one of these two, somebody said that it links you to the video, but I want to show you guys what it looks like on the website too. Well, I'll flip it and then I'll show you guys what it is. So you can see right there, this one actually pulled the pristine 10, which I thought was super cool. I mean, of course, if you got a perfect, that would be even better, but the fact that it did get the pristine, I think that's pretty epic. So we got the Fire Red Leaf Green Venusaur EX, and it's tied right back to the charity break that was done on January 31st. Let me see if I can pull up the Chrome. I must have minimized it. There we go. Let's try it now. Okay, there it is. So on the website, if you go from your submission and you click on whatever the number is, I believe it's like it shows the 001 when you're looking at the rest, like everything from the results from that tracking. I don't want to show that page because I don't want you guys seeing all of the results just yet. I don't want to know them all just yet myself either. But you can see right there, it shows a cert, card name, all that stuff. But it actually has the pedigree there, has a picture of the front and the back, and then if you look right here, it actually shows, this is top pop in high grade 0, and there's 2 that are actually in that grade. So I thought it was pretty cool. I haven't actually clicked on this part here to see the data, but you can see it. So this is going to take you to the set itself, and it's going to highlight that one. So you can see that there's 2 in pristine 10, none in perfect. You have 7 for the 9.5, and then so forth all the way down. So there's been a lot that have been graded, much more than I would have thought. There's 120 of them. So there's only been 2 that have been graded at a 10, and then this, of course, is one of those 2, and it has a link back to the charity break. So I thought that was really neat. All right, so let me X back out of here, and we'll get back to showing the grades, because I've had people ask, about the pop report for CGC, and I think it's really easy to work with and use, very streamlined. All right, next up we have the Persian. This is also from the Fire Red Leaf Green Break, but it doesn't have the pedigree. I think it's like $5 extra to do that or something. And I didn't give the option for people to buy that. I haven't had that as an option on the website just yet, just to keep things simple right now. But I did go ahead, like I said, I paid for it on that Venusaur just because it was the biggest card that was pulled from the break. Here we have a Pachirisu. This is from Violet. You can see right there. Almost pulled that 10. If I remember correctly, some of these were really nice. Yeah, there's a pristine 10. There's a Violet EX. That's one of the art rares. We have that Griever, the promo we just saw recently from the Mimikyu EX box. Here we have a perfect on the Squovit. I'm slowly learning the names on these. There's one of the art rares that was graded. We have another perfect 10 on the Clauncher. I mean, these are starting to warm up here, right? Let's see, what do we have next? Ooh, another perfect 10. Got that on the Drowsy. Looks like all of the Violet stuff so far has gotten, I think that's the only perfect 10s. I believe the first 2 were Scarlet. Another perfect 10 on the Palmot. I like that. Man, that's a lot of perfects in a row there. Here we got a perfect on the Iron Treads EX. Now we know that the quality of Japanese product is usually fantastic, but man, it's something like this to kind of take something like this sometimes to put it into perspective. Pristine 10 on the Arcanine EX, man, that would have been the one that I want to get the perfect on, but look at that. Still very nice, high grade with the pristine 10. We got another pristine on the, this is the Full Art Bonnet EX, which we saw a couple of the non-full arts during that break. There's a perfect 10 on our first EX, or our first perfect 10 on an EX. So we got the Magnezone. No, the Iron Treads had a perfect 10, so I messed that up. And then we got another perfect 10 on the Spidops EX. I believe the person who submitted most of this Violet stuff, I want to say they submitted 11 cards or so. Crown Zenith got the 9.5 on the Keldeo. We've seen a lot of Crown Zenith. Yeah, I was going to say usually it's the centering that gets Crown Zenith cards. A lot of people have been grading that Keldeo. I think that artwork is really nice, especially with the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights there in the background. Got another 9.5 on a Scarlet EX. Got the King Gambit. 9.5 on the Melanie. You can see the centering is off just ever so slightly. I think that's going to always keep cards from getting that pristine 10. Got a 9 on the Radiant Charizard. I think this one was pulled during the video. I want to say that it was. This whole box may be. Here we have a Charmander. This is the one, this was the box topper, so I submitted this one myself, and I did pay to have the pedigree put on it. I believe this was not top pop. I think there was a 10 that was available for this one. But there was somebody who had asked about buying this one on my Patreon. I was not planning to sell it, but because it was a patron, I said that I think the 9 is worth about $150. This being a 9.5 and having a pedigree, you know, I've put about $250, and then they accepted that. So I'll be sending this out to them, I guess, in the next day or two. But it's still a pretty cool card to have, and I like that it has that connection back. There we go. We got our first 10, or our second 10 on a Fire Red Leaf card. This is a pristine on the Dugong, so that's really nice. I think there should be some non-hollows right here at the end too. Got a 10 on the Marowak on the reverse hollow. That's a nice hit right there. These come straight from the box and went right on out to CGC 2 days later. Well, I guess it was like a day and a half. Got a 10 on the Squirtle. There we go. I want to say that there was one more at the pedigree. I believe it was a Pikachu. There's a 9.5 on the Squirtle. Still not, I mean, it's not the 10, but that's still a really nice high grade. We've done really good, in my opinion, so far. I think the lowest grade we've had on this entire submission is 1.9, and that was from that Radiant Charizard. So overall, I think the selection that customers picked was really good. Yeah, there's that Pikachu, and it pulled the 10 as well. Yeah, you can see the little, it's connected back to the charity break. And then we have one more card. Let's see what it is. Looks like the Meowth. Nice, and we pulled the 10 there as well on this non-holographic card. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments down below if you have any questions about these kind of submissions. I know some of you have noticed I've been doing more CGC subs. They're just so easy to work with right now, so I've been trying to ramp them up a little bit. And we should have more of these types of videos coming out very soon. Thanks.